After giving that assurance, he remarked somberly, quote, "I do not expect to live to see the day when merit shall counterbalance the crime of color. True, we propose to give Negroes an equal chance to meet death on the battlefield, but even then their great achievements would give them no hope of honor. The only place where they can find equality is in the grave. There all God's children are equal." Remember that last two lines. The grave, the only place where they can find equality. There all God's children are equal. You will see, you will hear an echo of that at the end of the Thaddeus Stevens story. Stevens led the fight to equalize pay between white and black soldiers, saying, "I despise the principle that would make a difference between them in the hour of battle." He helped frame the Reconstruction Act, which was the act which brought suffrage, the vote, to blacks in the South. He played a role in the framing of the Reconstruction Act. He played a role in the framing of the 14th Amendment. He really did play a role in the crafting of Reconstruction. Here he was at sharp odds with Abraham Lincoln, and even sharper odds with Andrew Johnson, Abraham Lincoln's successor, whom Thaddeus Stevens played a leading role in attempting to oust Andrew Johnson from the presidency. Of course, Andrew Johnson was impeached. The impeachment effort failed by one vote. It's still the case, interestingly enough, it's still the case that when people talk about the impeachment of Andrew Johnson and the whole effort to oust Andrew Johnson, it's still viewed as being almost scandalous that Andrew Johnson was almost drummed out of office. He still, to this day, is viewed as the victim and maybe even the hero of the story. The people who were arrayed against him, the radical Republicans, are even to this day viewed, as John F. Kennedy viewed them in Profiles in Courage, as the bad guys. Of course, it was Andrew Johnson, President Andrew Johnson, who fought against the Civil Rights Act of 1866, who fought against the 14th Amendment, who fought against all of the efforts to protect and elevate